20 minutes. This is a ridiculously short amount of time to teach a clinic. So, all right. First of all, you guys sounded really fantastic. I love all the dynamics that you're playing with. For me, that's like one of the first things that I look for. Okay. Saxes. Let me hear the beginning of that first tune. You know, the first impression, last impression, the most important parts of a concert. How do you think you guys up to kind of start to get off to? That first note. Are you happy with it? You know, 2 measures into it, it was like you guys were grooving. It was that first measure, so everybody was like going, okay, here we go. Okay, so right from the top. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Much better. So, everybody feel like you were breathing together? Does anybody ever talk to you about breathing together? I know Paul talks about air all the time. Okay, that's one of the first things I look for when I'm judging a band. First of all, I watch you guys come on stage and see if you've got an attitude or whether you guys are having fun. You guys are having fun. That's a big positive. Okay. And then the second thing I do is I look at you guys breathe before you enter. You know, and if I see 6 different breaths before that first entrance, do you think I'm going to get 1 entrance out of all 6 of you? Probably not. I mean, you might get lucky. But let's think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Ba-da-ba-da. So we're all together there. Okay? Again, does that count off okay if I give you just a measure in 1? Okay. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? We didn't breathe together or play together then. Beginning again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, better. Now everybody, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I've had this a few times today already, where the saxes far outnumber the brass, okay? Which is cool. We can work with that, all right? But that means that the saxes, you probably need to be a little bit more aware of the total balance of the band, you know? So where normally your mezzo piano would be at the top of the mezzo piano range, maybe now you pull it down to like the middle, okay? Trombones, you're obviously by numbers, you are the weakest section. Not by sound, because I heard some really great sound coming from you guys. But you need to be aware it's 2 against 10, okay, when you're going against both sections. So, you know, you have to step up your dynamic marking just a little bit more, okay? Bass. I could use you pulling those strings a little bit harder, okay? You're the driver, okay? She's kind of the timekeeper, but you're the one that really is pulling the band along, okay? And I heard of you a couple times when you laid into it, suddenly the band had a little bit more life, okay? So don't get lazy, you know. Every time, you ever listen to a bass player named Charlie Hayden?
No.
Okay, that should be on your listening list. Probably my favorite bass player of all time. I was playing a gig with him one time, and he told me, play every note as if it's the last note you're ever going to play. And then you'll play it as best you can, okay? If we get lazy and we're like, yeah, we got a concert tomorrow night, man, the time is gone, okay? So every time you pull that string, go, you're really driving this band, okay? Drums, there's a spot in the middle where you go to just kind of hi-hat.
The I-part? Yeah.
Yeah, so try to, not totally closed hi-hat, but don't let it ring so much. It needs to be a little crisper there, and when you're letting the hi-hat get open too wide, it's just kind of, it has that clang thing. Where is that spot? I. Let's just take it right there. That's what's happening with the band there.
Big
After solo section. Okay, so and that letter I, is that where you have it? Where's that drum part again?
I.
I. Okay, letter I. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Even more.
Oh, do you want me to open it on each one? Okay.
A little bit, you know, just, and it's not, it's just less ring, just more crisp. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of the side of the stick. Okay? 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. I want you to pull those strings like that. That was great. Okay. The build up before the last melody. Where is that? How about like letter N? Okay. So here I want, you know, as each section enters, we gotta make sure that we're adjusting our balance appropriately. Okay. Here we go. Letter N. 1, 2, a 1. 2, 3, 4. Can the backgrounds, can we start softer and make a more gradual crescendo all through those 16 bars? Okay? Because by the time we get to one measure before P, we got to be at a full-blown forte. Okay? All right, one more time. Letter N. Really build. So, you know, again, these dynamic markings, they're variable. Okay? It says mezzo forte. You know, this could be mezzo forte, or this could be mezzo forte, depending on the context that we're playing in. Okay, so here as a background part, we want the mezzo forte to be a little bit softer. Okay, letter N. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure those quarter notes, they have this thing on top of it, right? So those pickups to letter P or the pickups 4 measures later, what are we verbalizing there? What are we vocalizing? How are we saying those notes? Are we going ta, ta, ta? No, what are we saying?
Dot.
Dot. D-A-H-T, okay? Dot, dot, da. Those notes have to have big presence, okay? They have to be big round notes there with a big space in between them, okay? So and that goes, anytime you see those fat notes in a swing chart, in a basic kind of chart, you know, make sure we've got that space you can drive a truck through, okay? Cool, let's switch over to the last tune, Sidewinder. I just want to work on this groove a little bit. So, you know, the key to this tune, I think this is a boogaloo, probably.
Yeah.
What's there, you know? I mean, you know how you're going to categorize it. But the key to this tune is to be super relaxed. I mean, it sounds like it sounds like it's really aggressive. But when you listen to Lee Morgan play it, the rhythm section was so in this pocket that was relaxed. So you know, it's got to be on top of the beat, but not in front of the beat. It can't be rushing, it's got to be right in that pocket in the center, okay? Let's just start taking from the beginning. All right? Bop, bop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you have a break, we got to hear silence. Okay? Speed. Take it up, up, it up, up. So before that little lick there, everybody's got to cut that note off before. Okay? Much better like feel right from the beginning. On your solos, little solo sections, are you playing straight or swing? Okay? That's because that's kind of what I went. I kind of went. So I think, you know, where's that little drum solo section?
Because I had done it straight, and then the clinician came in and told me to do it swing. But the refugee told me to do it straight. So I heard both.
See, that's you can't listen to clinicians. We don't know what the heck they were talking about. I think it should stay in the boogaloo. I mean, there's one spot that the tune goes into swing. I think, right? Yeah. Okay, but I think during this section we want to keep because. When we're switching genres like that, it gets very nebulous what's going on. So let's do before that. Who's soloing at 84?
So we can take it from 92.
Okay, 92. You guys ready to All right, here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hear it again. Still more. Try and really subdivide those 8 notes straight up and down. You're almost leaning to swing again, and it's probably just because you've been playing it that way. Yeah. So just try and we're coming right out of that boogaloo. Try and keep that phrase, that feel going. Take it 4 bars before the drum solo. Bop 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 boom bop 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 bop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that last measure, you're really setting them up, okay? You can get a little wishy-washy during your, you can let the time float a little bit during your solo, but that last bar, we got to really know where that's coming in, okay? Everybody, right there at 108, let me hear this little spot. Okay, I know it's forte, but it can't be so blasty forte that we don't hear ba-ba-da. Okay, it gets so loud to go, so it's still got to be da-ba-da, da-da. Okay, so trumpets, just back off your articulation just a little bit. Okay, all right, right there, 108. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. push those notes on the end of the beat going into 116. One, ba ba da, ba 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 ba. Don't let because that's where the time tends to maybe pull back a little bit. We want that time going straight through. Rhythm section, you guys are, oh, you're laying out, I see that, okay. Got to read the pencil too. All right, here we go. 108, one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 16th notes, bob it up, make sure that they're light and precise and right, one E and, okay? Doesn't matter whether you're playing a background part or the melody part. Really make sure that those are crisp, okay? Rhythm section, when it goes back into that swing, bam! Right on the first beat, you gotta instantly be swinging, okay? It only lasts for 4 measures, so you've gotta be spot on that one, okay? Cool, let me hear a little bit of the second tune. Whatever that thing's called. All right, so let me just hear right from the beginning. Okay, so Latin. Again, a little light on the articulation. Let's not let, not too much of the fatty part of the tongue. Really making sure. Do da da do do da. Okay? That okay, Paul?
You can take it a little faster.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go.
Something like
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dynamically there. Did you hear some dynamics in the melody throughout there? Some, but not enough, okay? Dynamics is what separates a good band from a great band, okay? So it's just the little things of, and this is, it's, part of it is Paul's job, but part of it is your job too. You guys are accomplished enough musicians now to know whether you're way too loud or way too soft, depending on what part you're playing. And especially when we have multiple parts going on here, where we've got a melody and a counter melody going on. So, as Paul made you sit and listen to the other section play, the other part play, so you guys that have the melody, do you know what the counter melody's doing? Kind of, maybe? You guys don't speak very much. I was going to say, this probably doesn't happen all the time, does it? Okay, so because this is a conversation. This is a musical conversation going on. Is my time? Where's my? Oh, okay. We're out of time. Man, this is just too fast. So it's a musical conversation going on here. Okay, we're speaking to each other musically during this piece. So just as in life, if someone is talking to you and you're going like this, we don't have a conversation going, okay? So if you're playing your part and you're not listening to what the other part's doing, we're not having a musical conversation either, okay? Let's just do that that part one more quick time from 13. Just do the melody and listen, listen to how your parts interact, because this is a really cool puzzle that goes together like this. And if the pieces don't go together, then we don't have a puzzle, okay? Here we go, 13. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Saxes, there's no dynamic written there at 31, 32. What do you think you should be doing there? The other pictures just say what? Ba boo doo da bo be da booty bop 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 bop. It was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So maybe Paul wants that really nice and loud there, but. so that's another spot where that you listen to this beautiful melody, and then you've got this nice little rhythmic counter thing, and you kind of like a John Deere tractor coming through there. So now the next one is ba ba da da ba ba. I mean, going into 37 is forte because it's leading us into that next phrase. Okay, so just those little things is what separates this from this, and it's all within your grasp. You guys are great musicians. You use these things up here besides something to rest your hat on. Okay? Any quick questions? Hopefully, Music Works will be coming out to see you guys sometime in the near future and get to work with you a little bit. Okay? Fantastic. Keep on playing.